Yo, YouTube, what's crack-a-lack-a jack smack, and it's Wolf Maven video taking on Legend of Winning L.O.W. You know him from the AL podcast. If you don't know about the AL podcast, of course, check out Agent Zill's channel. All the links to the YouTubers are in the description. But anyways, a lot of turmoil has been going down in the 2K community. A lot of, we need change, all that stuff started by Lost Polos. If you don't know who Lost Polos is, he's a Twitch streamer. He also has a YouTube channel, I think Lost Polos TV. And people are really not liking 2K that much, man. I mean, people are complaining about my team, the content that my team has, the bare bones, the lack of content, the terrible content, the trash cards, the inability for them to update the game, and all the problems that still are in the game, like for 4M, all that stuff. Just a lot of stuff they need to fix. But patch 3 is finally out. They've already sent patch 3 to the companies like a week ago. And it's now out on the PS4, Xbox One. I don't think it's out yet. I think it'll be coming in on the Xbox One. Of course, the Xbox One always gets everything late because Microsoft they just take forever. I mean, shout out to the Xbox. They know what they're doing online, but they take forever to get patches out. But anyways, the patch notes have been released as well. I will be going over this patch notes. The link is down in the description for these patch notes. But from reading this beforehand, it does look really good. So first of all, here's the general stuff. They added support to view the uniform your opponent selects prior to starting a play now. That sounds pretty good. Flip Saunders patch, Flip Saunders passed away before the season started, is added to the Minnesota Timberwolves uniform. Improvements have been made to some other uniforms, and improvements to 2K TV. I don't really care about that. They improved the results of face scanning. That's good if you face scan. Primary jersey and primary short colors are now used to determine both accessory and sock colors when using custom built uniforms. So there's a bunch of stuff referring to uniforms. I'm just trying to find the things that really matter. Fix an issue where users would not join the locker room when accepting an invite when playing MyCareer. It corrected a disconnect issue that can happen when pausing and unpausing the game during online play. But yeah, other than that, the general stuff seems, some okay fixes. Gameplay stuff. Here's what really matters. They resolved an issue where too much stamina will recover during timeouts. This is a huge thing because you can literally play your starters the whole game for like my team, my career, and anything, because once you call timeout, they basically all the stamina goes back to like 95 or higher. It's like ridiculous. So that's great. They resolved the issue where players will not sweat. I guess that's good presentation wise. They fixed a rare case where you'll be unable to dismiss quick the sub menu when attempting to make a substitution. That sounds good to me. They found a case where the camera would be pointing towards the crowd at the tip off of an overtime game. That is true. They also corrected the free throw difficulty slider. I didn't even know that was the problem. Outdoor sound effects should no longer play in indoor environments, having previously played a My Team Gauntlet game. I didn't even know that was an issue, but that's good. That's fixed. Players having an injury diagnosed will have their playable status updated. Yeah, just a bunch of cool fixes right here. Players who pick up short-term injuries should not have them properly removed. Turn the whole ball down too long event in that team grade logic. Now this is good because when you hold the ball, like you could be holding the ball for like 7 seconds and it just say hold ball too long. I think that should be removed from the game. I don't think you should be penalized for holding the ball too long. I mean NBA players do it all the time. I don't see why we're getting penalized for that. They're no longer giving an offensive rebound teammate grade penalty after blocking an opponent shot. That's good. Referees will no longer twitch during free throws. That's a plus right there because referees take so long to give the ball during free throws. Pass receivers are now less likely to veer away from the basket to catch a pass. That's good because so many passes are being missed and not catch. It's crazy. They improved the CPU logic for when they should not use alley-oops. Okay. Reduce the defensive impact of defenders who are on their way down after a block attempt. And they fixed a very rare case where a free throw shot would launch toward the wrong basket. That actually, I saw that happen. Someone posted a video of that, so at least they fixed that too. Let me see a bunch of other things here. See if I can find something useful. Here's a big thing. They addressed the issue of camping in MyPark games. Meaning, you guys know when in Park you see those people standing under the rim setting picks. Now they disabled the set screen button within 6 feet of the basket. So if you press circle now, you can't press circle under 6 feet of the basket. They allowed users to initiate off-ball contact with the screen settlers near them, and by adding offensive 3 seconds rule to half court games. So now there's offensive 3 seconds to half court games. So I guess 2v2s and I guess whatchamacallit, maybe 21, maybe games like that, they have now added the offense to 3 seconds. They made improvements to alley-oop defense. Alley-oops were being thrown really easily. They fixed an issue that would prevent some contact layups from respecting the user's desired finish direction. Let's see right here. A lot of improvements to double team logic. They increased the difficulty in stealing the ball from post players. Finally, there's just too many turnovers in the paint, in the post. It was getting ridiculous. They fixed the My Team post move score exploit by defining post shot scenarios. They added jam ups to spin layups to prevent offense from barreling through heavy traffic. That is a great feature right there, because everyone's been doing the spin layup cheese. Everyone's been doing spin moves. Hell, even I do it a couple times in My Team and, you know, certain game modes. But the spin layup is really overpowered in this game. I mean, you could just literally spin and the defender would drop down to the ground. No fouls being called, no charging foul, and you have an easy layup. So that's great. Added the pop-up overlay to let the user know when they're adapting coaching engine. Yeah, you know, nice feature right there. A lot of features. All right, now here we got the big things. MyPark and 2K Pro-Am. You now have the ability to design an away uniform. Finally, I'm tired of people having white jerseys and they're on their away team because they can only customize one jersey. Like, 2K should have had this before. I don't know. These features, some of these are just ridiculous features, but at least we finally have it in the game. Thank God. The correct overall rating for your MyPlayer will finally be shown on the Pro-Am loading screen. So in the video that I have made, you're going to see that my Pro-Am overall is like an 82 overall, but I'm really like an 89, 90 overall. So hopefully now it's going to show that I'm at 89 overall, 90 overall. This is some great stuff. They improved the voice chat support in both MyPark and 2K Pro-Am. Great stuff right here again. Accolades will now unlock based on your performance in custom arena Pro-Am games. That's great, because the scoring and the leaderboard thing in Pro-Am is just all messed up. We finally able to get VC. They made the CPU plays that take over for quitting users less effective in Pro-Am. That sounds good. And a Pro-Am game will end immediately with a win if all opposing players have quit out of the game. Thank God. No more playing the CPU. Thank God, man. Quit the turns have been added to deter user from quitting out of Pro-Am games. Too many quits will result in the short-term inability to play the mode. Thank Jesus. This is beautiful, man. I'm loving this. And, you know, I don't see it here right now, but you know what they also need? They need to make sure that we don't have shooting guards playing power forwards if we don't have enough players. They need to make the CPU players power forwards and centers instead of just being guards and stuff like that. But hopefully, I think they must have fixed it in this huge patch. I mean, come on. They removed the 10-second delay that would occur before the start of the game to 21 in MyPark. That's also great. Users can no longer celebrate when their opponent scores in 21. Camera flashes no longer see in custom arena matches. Progress further in your MyCareer to draw. Oh, there you go. You see? Progress further in your MyCareer to draw more people to your Pro-Am games. That's just beautiful. Fix the rare issue where some users were reporting a hang when exiting their MyPark. The ball should no longer be sucked in your MyPlayer when celebrating in Park. There we go right here. Fix an issue where stats would sometimes show as incorrect in the game recap following a Pro-Am game. This is great, man. They fixed the issue where you actually get VC, the right amount of VC from the stage or MyPark. They fixed the issue where certain players were unable to travel back to their home parks at the end of rival days. And they just said a large number of other MyPark performances have been fixed. MyCareer and MyCourt, they fixed the connections a little bit. They added support for crowd members to hold up your MyPlayer now. So instead of just like like Carmelo and Durant or stuff like that, this is actually looking pretty good. Users should start seeing photo bombs again once they reach their second NBA season in MyCareer. They have a custom coder added to prevent very similar shades of white/gray/black uniforms from being matched up automatically as part of alternate uniform. Nice feature. I don't know what that means. Let's see where you contact. Improve play vision so you can understand what you should be on doing on offense. And this looks like important. Reduce the max amount of scheduled minutes your player can get to 38 minutes. Actual playtime can vary based on game conditions. That's very interesting right there. My players who have retired from NBA careers can now access their MyCourt. Wow, they couldn't access their MyCourt if you retired? That makes no sense. So how do you even use MyCourt then? So when not participating in a MyCourt scrimmage, users can now freely walk around and have fun. Okay. The game will no longer hang when attempting to quit the skateboard from the 2K. Sock length is not customized. That's finally good. In my GM, MyLeague tuned the fair market value for players. That should be good. Improved negotiation options. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of you know, updates and stuff. You can read it in the description. Not gonna go through all of them. You know, I know you guys really care about my team and MyCareer and Pro stuff the most, so that's why I went over that. But they also have MyLeague stuff in here. So anyways, YouTube, great patch. Let me know what your thoughts are. Gonna be playing it tonight to see how it is, and I'm out. Peace.